What is the significance of ragtime in jazz history? If you're curious about the roots of jazz and how it evolved, you need to understand the significance of ragtime. Let's take a journey back to the late 19th century to see how ragtime laid the groundwork for one of America's most beloved music genres. Ragtime originated in African American communities in the Midwestern and Southern United States, particularly in Missouri, during the early 1890s. This music style is characterized by its syncopated or ragged rhythm, which gives it a unique and energetic feel. Composers like Scott Joplin, James Scott, and Joseph Lamb were at the forefront of this movement, creating pieces that were typically performed on the piano. One of the key features of ragtime is its rhythmic structure. The left hand usually maintains a steady bass line, often in a march-like pattern, while the right hand plays a syncopated melody. This combination creates a lively and engaging sound that was new and exciting for its time. For example, Scott Joplin's Maple Leaf Rag and The Entertainer are iconic pieces that showcase this style. Ragtime's impact on jazz is immense. It introduced the concept of syncopation, which became a hallmark of jazz music. The syncopated rhythms and improvisational spirit of ragtime paved the way for the development of early jazz in New Orleans. Musicians like Jelly Roll Morton, who played ragtime in the sporting houses of New Orleans, helped bridge the gap between ragtime and the emerging jazz scene. Ragtime also influenced other musical genres, such as blues and European classical music. Composers like Eric Satie, Claude Debussy, and Igor Stravinsky were inspired by the rhythmic innovations of ragtime. In the United States, ragtime bands and orchestras, led by figures like W.C. Handy and James R. Europe, helped integrate African American music into mainstream culture. The popularity of ragtime extended beyond the piano to include other instruments and ensembles. It influenced the development of marching bands, orchestras, and even dance styles like the cakewalk and the foxtrot. These dance crazes were often performed to ragtime music, further spreading its influence. Despite its peak popularity waning in the 1920s as jazz gained prominence, ragtime experienced revivals in the 1950s and 1970s. The film The Sting in 1973, which featured Scott Joplin's music, particularly The Entertainer, brought ragtime back into the spotlight. In summary, ragtime is more than just a precursor to jazz. It is a foundational element that shaped the rhythmic and improvisational aspects of jazz. Its influence on American music is profound, and its legacy continues to be felt in various musical genres today. So the next time you hear the syncopated rhythms of a jazz piece, remember the roots of that sound lie in the energetic and innovative world of ragtime.